What up, what up, everybody? Thank you for joining. Welcome to Science Academy. It's your boy, JT, Mr. Science Academy himself. Mr. Science Academy is here on this flat plane to do a roll call out to a few people, to a few channels. First, let me start off with saying shout out to Dojo Time. You doing your thing out there, Professor Frequency. I just seen this brother grow from a low frequency, move to a project frequency, and then graduated to the professor frequency. And I hope you keep that name, unless, of course, you move to master frequency. I kind of like the sound of that. It has a nice little ring to it. Moving on though. Shout out to Dre Midas. Shout out to um Question Everything Slug. That's a question mark. Everything slug. In other words, question everything. Everything is love. Let's see. That's a shout out to Dre Midas. Shout out to Karen over at the Sun and Moon Group. Shout out to Sun and Moon Group 2. Shout out to Sun and Moon Group Family United. Definitely subscribe to those channels. Um, Shout out to 5 artists. Shout out to FPV Angel. Excuse me. Um, shout out to shout out to Yudi Boss. Shout out to the Marlena Effect. Shout out to Love and Peace and Danny Rosado. Shout out to Vegan Warrior Live. Shout out to Masterpiece. Shout out to Brother Sanchez CB, Brother Sanchez Live. On Flat Power TV. Shout out to Dread over at You've Been Exposed. Shout out to Flat Earth Teens. Um, Shout out to Sergi. Shout out to Pancho Pete. Definitely subscribe to their channels. Um, Shout out to Flat Trotter. Shout out to Flat Earth Disciple. Shout out to TP Tom Phillips, Flat Earth FED, Flat Earth Discussions. Um, Shout out to Ace Corner Talk. Shout out to Food, Clothing, and Shelter Logic. Um, oh, shout out to Jamaican Titan because I'm awesome. Yes. And thank y'all for all of my subscribers. You know, I have 150 on one channel, approaching 70 on this one. So thank y'all, thank y'all, thank y'all. I would not do this if it wasn't for the fan base. And don't worry, I'm gonna bring y'all some strong topics to the classroom. You know, as long as this always ticking, I'm definitely gonna bring y'all. But moving on through the roll call, so I can turn in my attendance sheet. Uh, Shout out to Flat Earth. Flat Out Elected. If I haven't said shout out to Flat Earth Uber, definitely flat. Shout out to him. Shout out to Danny. Shout out to David Winkle, or is it Hinkle? Sorry, but he's also Uber drivers. Flat Earth Uber driver. Shout out to Delano TV. One day I'm gonna get you in the classroom. We're just gonna have to find each other. You know, I might have to put some videos on your page or something because I am subscribed to you, brother. Oh, I cannot leave a shout out to HSP Game. Definitely go subscribe to that brother. He does these awesome clown shows, critiquing videos. definitely go subscribe and click the bell so we'll know when another clown show is done. They're so funny, man. I go to sleep laughing, for real. I mean, the clown show. I guess that's why their picture is a clown, to make people laugh. Cause clowns make people laugh. So shout out to him. I'm not gonna take shots, but shout out to that brother. Did I forget anybody? Yeah, FPV Angel. Yeah. Oh yes. Shout out to what was that? Shout out to Cat's Eyes. Um, Definitely subscribe to the Cat's Eyes both channels because I heard her recently channel just recently that just got hit with porn. But seriously, exactly 1 week after mine did. So definitely go subscribe to both of her channels because in 90 days we will be back and up and running on our main channels. But until then, subscribe to both channels. I'm sure she got one channel in the description, well, her backup channel in the description box, in one of her videos. Shout out to Sassy Undeniably. Shout out to Charm Pear. Um, and by the way, this is the second time I'm doing this. I just did one and I deleted it because I left some people out, like Everything Slub and the Marlena Effect. You know. Shout out to Sean G and his other channel, Flat Earth Frontline Soldier, FE Frontline Soldier. Excuse me. Shout out to Nicholas Cabal for being an awesome moderator. Shout out to Your Sweet Plays, Inquisitive Bunny for being awesome moderators. Um, Shout out to Ricky Bugatti. Um, did I say Masterpiece? I think I did. Shout out to him. Um, and that's about it. The main point of this was to do was to shout out a lot of the small channels, including Science Academy TM, because I'm awesome. Also, again, subscribe to Science Academy TM, this channel, the right here. Go ahead and hit that like button right here. Okay, hit this like button. Um, Also, you definitely want to subscribe to that one tall, handsome brother, Jamaican Titan, because he's freaking awesome. You definitely need to subscribe to that. He brings juice every time. He brings open discussions every time. His classroom is full of well-educated people, truth seekers, full of people eager to learn. You know. And also, he's freaking awesome, man. Yeah. Um, I think that just about cover it. And if it seemed that your views are dropping or that your circle is kind of splitting away, splitting up, breaking up, or whatever, it's not the people in the community. It's not the people in your circle. It's you. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Uh, Again, thank y'all for joining in. Thank y'all for coming. The doors of the Science Academy are always open. And let me think. Let me think if there's anybody else I could have forgotten. Oh, shout out to Alan. But even though y'all might just see Karen as the Sun and Moon group, she's not alone. She has several people. Some of them are on her panel on a regular, but the ones you don't see on her panels, I'm not gonna, they out there putting in work. She got probably probably about 10 to 15 scientists on her team. I mean, actual scientists that's out there with all of their equipment doing experiments to our beautiful flat plane with the sun and moon experiments and stuff. I mean, experiments that's probably impossible to do. You probably have to, you know, have the right resources or the right funds to do. But even though we see Karen basically solo, she has a team. And that's why I love her and her channel. Some of her scientists be on her panel on a regular. You know what I'm saying? Like Cat's Eyes and FPV Angel and Five Artists and Allen and Sergi. They be on her panel on a regular. That's not even. That's just a small percentage of her team. They're just a small percentage of her team. You know. That's why it's called the Sun and Moon family, because she has a family of united scientists from all over the plane. But again, and oh yeah, and I'm glad to be a part of the group now. I really am. I don't have the resources that y'all do to do the experiments and travel the world and stuff, but I have the school for you to come share your data. This is what Science Academy is all about. It's to put y'all out there, put y'all on the map. So thank y'all. I love each and every one of y'all. Thanks for coming. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining. And as always, be kind. Oh, real quick, shout out to D Marble. I don't think I threw him in there. Mr. Flat Earth Offensive. Shout out to him for real, for real, for real. But as again, like he always says, be kind to each other. Always be kind to yourself. Stay true to yourself. Stay flat. Keep it flat. Class dismissed.